So then, Liverpool's worst run of form since 1953, if I'm not mistaken. 9 losses in 12 games. I think that's in the last 12. I think that's 9 across, 18 or 19 games we've played now. Disastrous stuff. Absolutely disgusting. And after that 4-1 defeat at home to PSV Eindhoven, with all due respect to PSV, this Liverpool team should not be losing to a team like PSV, let alone any team, with us being defending champions, having bought quality players in to help us be better, which is why I say this isn't a transition. I don't want to hear, Lawrence McKenna talking points of Liverpool are in a transitional period because we bought 4 or 5 players in. That's nonsense. We're not rebuilding a squad who have not won a league. We're adding to a squad that has just won a league. So, with that being said, that 1-4 or 1 goals to 4 loss was met with a lot of boos from fans and also fans leaving the stadium, which of course rivals are taking the piss out of You'll Never Walk Alone and all of that. Of course, it's a deeper meaning than just the superficial aspect of You'll Never Walk Alone, meaning we'll always be beside you and support you no matter what, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through that right now. If you're a Liverpool fan, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But I do want to mention this. So I asked Grok, the ever-reliable Grok, quote unquote. I said, did fans boo the players at Anfield during the loss to PSV? He says, yes, a section of Liverpool fans did boo the players at Anfield following the 1-4 Champions League defeat to PSV on November 26th. This marked a rare show of audible discontent at the end of a match amid the team's 9th loss in 12 games under Arne Slot, with PSV capitalising on defensive errors, including a penalty conceded by Van Dijk. Still don't know what the hell he was doing with that. And a rapid second-half goals from Driouche, Gustil and Ivan Perisic. Reports noted that the boos were quickly overshadowed by supportive chants of "We love you, Liverpool" from the Kop, reflecting a divided crowd response to the humiliating home loss, which echoed early exits seen in the prior Premier League defeat to Nottingham Forest. So we lost 3-0 at home to Forest, and then we lost 4-1 at home to PSV. Mad. That's 1 goal scored in the last 3 games and 10 goals conceded, conceding 3 away to Man City. So not only were the boos apparent, but also people leaving. Did fans leave Anfield during the game against PSV? Yes, Liverpool fans did leave at Anfield, during the Champions League game. This is a rare occurrence at the typically electric stadium, and as a keyword, typically electric stadium, Liverpool has been worse than a cemetery, worse than a graveyard in these last few months, driven by frustration over Liverpool's poor performance, including conceding 3 goals in quick succession during the second half, amid a broader crisis under manager Arne Slot, who had overseen 9 losses in 12 games. We know this already. Reports and social media footage captured fans streaming out around the 85th minute, with PSV supporters in their way and waving mockingly as they departed, turning the atmosphere into one of humiliation for the hosts. For context, similar early exits had happened just days earlier in the Premier League, lost to Nottingham Forest, highlighting growing discontent at Anfield. So, why is this a thing? Well, because a lot of people are now fed up with Arne Slot. Oh, he can turn it around. He's won us the league last season. It can happen. It's Arne Slot. I've seen him do it. There's no coming back from this. The writing was on the wall a long time ago. Or as Said would say, the curtain's on the wall. This is something that was always on its way. There was no turning back. So why do I bring this up? Well, because there was this bit here from the Anfield Rap. Now, I used to listen to the Anfield Rap before they went video. They were just audio podcasts back in the early 2010s. Been a long while since, but I am subscribed the odd occasion to do see something. And you'll notice I even downvoted this because of the sheer stupidity. So you heard me speak. You heard me say that fans booed at Anfield. They booed the performance, the players, the manager, whatever it was. But they also left. So I guess it's a question of, what do you find worse? Leaving the stadium early and not supporting, or watching till the end, or booing as the game is still ongoing? So let's see what this fella on the left said. I think this guy's name is Kev Walsh, based on the comments from what I've seen. Let's have a listen to what this man had to say.
It's not what we do. You can fuck off early, that's no problem with that. You shouldn't be booing them, I don't care how bad they are, do you know what I mean? That's just not our style. But I can understand why people are frustrated, wanting to get off early.
Let me rewind that one more time, in case you didn't hear it.
Early, that's no problem with that. So I've got no right to tell anyone not to boo if they're still in the ground, I suppose, but anyone booing can fuck off. That's just not what we do. You can fuck off early, that's no problem with that. You shouldn't be booing them, I don't care how bad they are, do you know what I mean? That's just not...
So you can leave the stadium early, you can fuck off, as he says, but you shouldn't be booing them. Which one's worse? Leaving, saying, I'm not even going to sit here and get my money's worth watching you, I'm going to leave, or watching, sitting there, standing, whatever it may be, and booing and showing your discontent towards the team, manager, etc. Which one's worse?
Our style, but I can understand why people are frustrated, wanting to get off early. It's not a lot of people walking in here like he's got to go already, do you know what I mean? So I can understand people's frustrations in terms of the manager. I don't want to give it the boom one little bit. If you want to get off that sound. As I say, I've done that tonight. I've got off on 70 odd minutes, but fuck all that booing and all that shit off. That's just not Liverpool at all. The bigger questions are...
Wait. So, man just confessed to leaving himself. He walked out on the 70th minute, 77th minute, I think he was. So he's like, yeah, I don't get the booing. Like, leave the stadium, that's fine, but don't boo. So you're telling people what not to do whilst you're actually leaving the stadium because you don't want to be there anymore. Make it make sense. Listen to that one more time.
And Joe Gomez must be looking going, what the fuck have I got to do here? So I can understand people's frustrations in terms of the manager. I don't want to give it the boom one little bit. If you want to get off that sound. As I say, I've done that tonight. I've got off on 70 odd minutes, but fuck all that booing and all that shit off. That's just not Liverpool at all. The bigger questions are though, where do we go from here and how?
That's not Liverpool. No, that is a fan. That is a fan who has had enough of what he's seeing or she's seeing or the little one seeing or whatever it is. What's happening on the pitch, manager, players, etc. They've had enough. I mean, the comments themselves are rinsing this guy from pillar to post. Knobhead leaves the stadium early and complains about booing. Left the game with 20 minutes to go, then tells people to stop booing. Turn it in, mate. Saying he fucked off at 77 is alright in his books, but not booing. They're both the same in my eyes. Yeah, Jurgen used to give us fans shit for leaving the stadium early. So you always stay till the end, you always back the team. Yeah, well, how's that working out? Fucked off with a quarter of an hour to go, digging people for booing at full time. Like, it's a madness. You see this all the time, and it's this whole conversation between fans, like what's good and what's bad. I'm not going to tell people what to do. If you want to boo, boo. If you want to leave, leave. But don't be telling people like, how dare you boo? Oh, well, were you there? No, I left. You have no right to speak. You have no right to say anything. We're in our worst run of form for what? 70, 80 odd years? Something stupid, something ridiculous like that, and it seems to be okay. Like, the booing is not good, but I'm going to leave the stadium early. Nah, they're both, if you want to leave, leave. If you want to boo, boo. I don't get it. I don't understand this. It's a stupid take there, absolute dumb take, and the comments just absolutely, like, rinsing this guy. And I asked, like, what is worse, leaving the stadium early or staying there till the end and booing the team? At least you're there to show them, like, I'm still here watching you. I want you to hear and see my reaction to the shit that I've seen on the pitch there. Make up your own minds. I don't get it. But fans divided. Arne Slot in, Arne Slot out. I've made my stance. Said, man, there's no defending him no more, bruv. That's it. It's go time, bruv. That's it. It's go time. And speaking of, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of these aggregator channels. Look, Mum, I made the cut. So there's a channel called Sports Galore. Shout out to them. I'll give him a subscription. Says he's the Liverpool supporters want Slot gone, and there's me at the end for about a minute. So there you go. There was I think the video went for like 5, but I got a minute out of it. So little cameo appearance there. So shout out to Sports Galore. But there you have it. Yes. Fans booed, fans left the stadium. There is no more backing this anymore. And for everyone to say, oh, but people at the stadium back Arne Slot, if you're booing and you're walking out, you're not backing them. People pay hard-earned money to watch this team, to support this team. They travel from across the world to watch them, and they're paying money to see that shit. Nah, it's not on. Arne Slot is time's out. I don't know what's happening contract-wise. People much more qualified and much more up to standards will speak on it, not I. I just want to give you my 2 cents on that. Booing and walking out, do them at your heart's content. If people want to complain, let them complain. But you can't tell people, don't do this, but I'm going to do this instead, bruv. Allow it. Allow it. Comments down below, links posted. Catch us next time.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.